using this. So before I begin, the rest of you, if you have a coin, a 50-cent coin, get it ready. I will pick one person with a 50-cent coin. So good evening, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Alex, and usually when I do an icebreaker in my events, I'll get my members to share an interesting, lesser-known fact about themselves. But today, instead of telling you about it, I'm going to demonstrate it to you. So that's why I asked you to prepare a coin. So anyone here has a 50-cent coin? Raise your hand. And I shall go to, okay, sorry, I will come with that nearer. Okay, so can I take a look at 50-cent coins? Okay, so most people would wonder, God, bad angles. What do you do with a 50-cent coin? The interesting thing about 50-cent coins is that if you do it well enough, you can make the coin appear and disappear as and when you want. So if you look, sorry, that wasn't part of the trick. Now if you look at the coin, I place it in this hand, I turn it around, give it a little shake, give it a little blow. When you give it a little blow, it comes to the top. Now, you've seen it go from the front to the back. You want to see it from the back to the front? Okay, stretch out your right hand. Okay, watch the coin very carefully. All I have to do is do this, and then it goes through. So that's pretty much what I do in terms of what's interesting about me. And you can, thank you very much. So, it's really good for conning people too. But I'm not here to talk about magic, I'm here to talk about purpose. And I find that one of the purposes I have in life is this, is to give people help. You heard that right, H-E-L-L, help. What do I mean by it? Firstly, I look forward to giving people help. In fact, I found that that was so ingrained in my DNA in helping people that when I was in pre-primary school, when my mom came to pick me up, my mom was just asking the teacher, so how's my son today? The teacher went, your boy, very kaypoh. Why? He goes around helping everybody with their homework. When it's time to hand up, he doesn't hand up his own homework. So that's kind of where I went, and I was thinking that if I could help someone with the homework, why do I need to hand up my homework? Because it proves that I can do the work anyway. So that was where it was, and that's where I started. Eventually, I now have created a community that helps people to grow. It's called the Strengths Finder Singapore Network. It uses a profiling tool by Gallup called Strengths Finder, and we use it to help people understand what their natural talents are. And really, it's about reaching out to people and helping them become the best versions of themselves. It's what we're really going to do. The second thing is I provide people with entertainment. And I find that when we entertain people, it helps people to lighten up, to laugh. And one of the groups of people that I love to entertain are kids. So I was in Sunday school for 5 years, dealing with 1.5 years olds to 3-year-olds. And I tell you, they are the most beautiful little angels you will see. But they're also the most truthful. In fact, there was one day that this little kid came up to me. So we were wearing yellow jackets, right? That wasn't buttoned up. He came up to me, separated my jacket, placed both hands on my belly, and said, is there a baby inside? And you know they do not mince their words. I knew I had to exercise. But once we learn to entertain people and get people comfortable, we know that they are able to open up and they are able to share what they really think and what they really feel, just like the kid. And the next thing that I would like to give people is love. And after all, no matter how much we know, how much we can do, there's this saying that rings really, really true to me, is that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. There was this young boy, 19 years old, that was passed to me in church to take care, and he had a bad family background, complicated. And there was once I saw him and he had cuts on his wrist. And when I asked him, hey, so what happened? He said that he fell playing soccer. Like, how do you get parallel straps on your hand when you fall playing soccer? So eventually, after a bit of coaxing, after church, in the evening, he came over to my house and he finally shared that he cut himself. So it was a boy that I struggled, wondering whether I could reach to this person. And one day during Christmas service, he came up to me and he said, hey Alex, can I pray for you? And he did. And I thought it was absolutely amazing because this is a young man who doesn't even say grace before he eats. And he offered to come up to me and pray. So he said, dear Lord, thank you for Alex. Even though there are things that I do not want to talk about, I will still tell him And thank you, he's like a second father to me. And that really melted my heart because it really showed that only when you really love and care for someone can you reach them. And finally, the next L that we want to do is to give them a launching pad so that they can move on to greater things, break out of their comfort zone, step out and soar. So it's not just about helping them, it's not just about entertaining them and loving them, but it's about helping them get to the next level. So the next time someone gives you hell, you can give them hell back, just a different type of hell. Help them, entertain them, love them, and help them to launch. Finally, one of the things that I've always learned from my dear friend Avi is this. I did not forget about your coin. The thing I learned from Avi is this. Always make sure that you leave someone with greater value. Oops, sorry, I'm not sure you can see that. With greater value than what you have taken from them. So, thank you very much for your help. I would like to pass you this coin as a memory of that.
Wow.
And
Bigyan
that's
mo
the
na.
end of it. Thank you. Yeah, signature pieces.